No, it's funny. The Holy Spirit told me that I need to check with my mom because I have a feeling that her church is clueless, and she goes to the chapel, a huge mega church with a light show like it's a U2 concert, and the Starbucks in the lobby. I played in the praise and worship band. This church is so dead it's not even funny, and they're not even preaching about the tribulation period today. They're not even preaching about the mark of the beast. They're not preaching about the rapture, the Antichrist. The guy's sermons have been titled "In Sorrow, Troubled and Sorrow-Filled," or Sour Times. They're talking about sour times in the beginning of the tribulation. Sour. You know what I mean? They're not preaching anything. And this is exactly what my mom told me to worry about in the end times. Don't go to one of these big churches that preach the love gospel, because there ain't no successful church that's big that's telling you what you need to hear. I can just tell you that right now, okay? I can just tell you that right now. All those big Hillsong, Bethel, bullshit artist churches, just like the chapel in Buffalo, East Amherst. It's one of these white people churches that it's all about, the technology. I watched the guy's message. I never once have heard him talk about salvation. I'm not saying that he hasn't, but I'm just telling you, this is the churches to watch out for if you're in a big church, and they're not any church. Okay, if an exterminator is telling you that the mark of the beast here and the Antichrist is coming, and my mom didn't even know the tribulation period started, and she's been in this game. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about their church? Do you know what I mean? What does that tell you? How can a pastor be filled with the Holy Spirit and be on stage talking and not know this? Well, then he either knows and he isn't telling you on purpose, or he's not filled with the Holy Spirit and he doesn't belong up on stage, especially with what's happening today, preaching to people at all, okay? At all. So it always says you'll know them by their fruits. Well, I can tell you this. They're not even in the orchard, okay? They're not even in the parking lot of the Strawberry Festival, all right? They're nowhere even close. So this is a message to everybody. They're guilty by omission, or they're guilty because they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing, or they're funded by Zionism. You know what I mean? Like the evangelicals. So there you go. Get out of these big dumb churches.